What's up guys, Exodus here today with my very first video. I'm excited to share with you guys. In this video we're going to be going over my experience in my first Civ Cup tournament, specifically the Sunrise Cup. For those of you who don't know the rules, you are only allowed to bring Pokemon with CP of 1500 or less, and you can only choose from a pool of Pokemon with typings that included flying, grass, fire, ground, and or normal types. Unfortunately, you couldn't select any Pokemon with a rock type, so that meant like if you had a fire and rock type like Macargo, couldn't pick him. He was excluded. That's pretty much it on the rules. I didn't want to dive too deep into them. If you guys are interested, you can go online on Google and just search up the Sunrise Silph Arena Cup Tournament rules, and you'll see them there. But before we do get started with the video, I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of background on me. I've been playing Pokemon games probably since I was like 5 or 6. My first Pokemon game ever was Pokemon Blue, and then since then I just haven't been able to kind of shake it. I've gotten every generation, and it was awesome. So you can imagine my excitement when Pokemon Go was finally released, and man, that exciting. For me, I was happy, and I haven't been able to drop it. So what I really want to kind of get out of this video, guys, is to kind of get an outside perspective on my game, or specifically in PvP. Just kind of get some knowledge drops to help me improve my game. And in doing so, maybe we can share some laughs. So without further ado, let's get it. So my first matchup is going to be with Appleseeds. Appleseeds XOTTV. And this is kind of where in the games our eyes meet. We get that little exclamation point on top of the head. Time to go. So Appleseeds consisted of Appleseeds team had Mantine, Abomasnow, Wigglytuff, Vigoroth, Marowak, and Swampert. As you can see right here, my lineup that I ended up going with was Mantine as a lead, Stunfisk, and Skarmory. Just to kind of get a quick background of this matchup specifically, so to kind of help you guys understand where my mindset was, we had already played 2 matches, so you have to do your best out of 3 for each round. So it was 5 rounds. I won the first match. Appleseeds won the second. So in picking my team or lineup for this third match, he had already led. I believe he had already led with Abomasnow, and I want to say Wiggly. He either alternated or he led both times, both matches with Abomasnow. So that kind of prompted my response to lead with Skarmory. And in this video, you're gonna find out why that was a bad idea. Got the Team Rocket get up there with the mask, being a little mysterious. Okay, so here we go. I start out with Skarmory, and he goes with Marowak. Right off the bat, hard counter to my Skarmory, so I'm thinking switch. And I switch into Mantine. So he's going to respond by switching out as well. He comes in with a Vigoroth. So at this point, I'm thinking unload all my energy, unload it all. Just trying to get his attack kind of spammed and lowered down as much as I can, so that when he throws his body slams, I don't believe I shield. I can't really remember, but we're gonna find out here in a little bit. Boom! Got him with another Bubble Beam. Okay, attack fell. Got that good. So yeah, so I don't shield that body slam that he's gonna hit me with, because obviously if he was running a Bulldoze, that was gonna be a bad idea on his part. Or her part. I keep saying his. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be another body slam. That's his go-to moves. Got stab bonus with it as well. So yeah, right now I'm just unloading energy, as much energy as I can, trying to throw as many Bubble Beams as I can. Boom, and then I switch out. So this is where I'm trying to remember why I switched out. Well, obviously that was a good switch, because I'm switching my Stunfisk into a body slam, which is not gonna do. It's gonna do little to no damage. Look at that. I just tank it. Then he comes in with this Marowak to counter my Stunfisk, which In my experience, Bone Club doesn't really scare me all that much. Maybe if I was running a low HP, I can see why he would go back to stuff into his Marowak. Fire Spin obviously does do. I think it does neutral damage because Stunfisk is a ground and steel typing dual type. So I'm going with Rock Slide here. He shields it, obviously. I'll throw another Rock Slide. So I saved up on purpose to a Earthquake so that when I threw my first Rock Slide, obviously he was going to shield it. And bonus points, he shielded the second one. So now he has no shields, or she has no shields. And so I'm just going to go to town. He's probably going to do a Bone Club to try to shield me. Yep. So he definitely won that shield bait. Got me to use my last shield, so I switch. Again, I don't know why I did that. That was another mistake I probably did. He switches, which makes sense. So I'm going to save up a little bit of energy to kind of throw a Sky Attack and then have some in reserve for when he throws. Because I'm going to take this Body Slam. So I'm going to have another Sky Attack in reserve or get to a Sky Attack pretty quickly when he brings his next Pokemon. So she or he decides to come in with a Alolan Marowak. And this is probably going to be a Bone Club because I don't think that he saved up enough for a Shadow. Yeah, so Bone Club. So we're going to hit him with a Sky Attack. Take that away. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Got it. Excellent. With my Shiny Skarmory. Nice, nice. And Wigglytuff at the end. So I should be able to take this round pretty nicely. So I ended up winning this round 2 out of 3 because again he won the second match. And I still have all 3 Pokemon. So, I mean, I guess in the end, switching as often as I did was kind of helpful. Because, I mean, I knocked out both of his Pokemon. I still had all 3 of mine. Even though I think one of them was probably close to being tanked out. Hit him with Rock Slide. That's good games. So, that was it for that second matchup. And good games. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dive into my second matchup, or second round of the SIP tournament. And I believe it's going to be with Barbara Nitz. So let's go ahead and get into that. And as you can see, my team composition, I had other players or other Pokemon that I chose from. But, let's go back a little bit there. Alright. I forgot what the other teams include. I can probably go up and look it up, but I didn't really do that for this video. But for this matchup, I did have Mantine, Cherim, and Whiscash. So Barbara Nitz's team composition was actually more favorable than that first matchup with Appleseeds. She had a possible outcomes or possible teams she could have picked from was Wigglytuff, Quagsire, Ferrothorn, Stunfisk, that's the regular Stunfisk, Alolan Marowak, and a Whiscash. So for me, Cherim was going to win, at least in my opinion, was going to win 4 out of 6 of her Pokemons. So that's kind of, you'll see why that's the reason I led with Cherim. And I have three moves with Cherim. Should have 3 moves with Whiscash too. I think I forgot to add the 3rd one. But I only have 2 moves on my Mantine, which is Bubble and Bubble Beam. I found out late, it was kind of foolish of me to only run 2 moves on a Mantine. Apparently, from what I've heard and had people tell me, is Mantine is more of like a sim hero. So he only wins if the matchup goes exactly how it's simulated on PvP Poke. That's kind of where I get most of my data whenever I try to battle. So let's go ahead and dive into this video and see how this matchup plays out. And again, I think I'm going to lead with Cherim. I believe, yeah, I lead with Cherim because again, she wins. She has a total 4 wins out of 6 Pokemon that potentially could come out. So he comes out the Wigglytuff. So here I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and try to spam as much energy as I can. I think, yeah. So I'm gonna try to save up to 2 Weather Balls, and I'm gonna dish one out. Because my health was getting pretty low right there, as you can see. So we can get an excellent, great maximum damage output. Shields it, awesome. So I switch into Whiscash to kind of save up that energy and come with another Pokemon that has spam-like moves, which is Mud Bomb, coupled with Mud Shot. Is great spamming. It's going to play Prey Rough. I probably should have shielded it, but I kind of wanted to save those. In hindsight, I don't really know why. Like, I had 3 pretty bulky Pokemon in Whiscash, Cherim, and Mantine. So throw a Mud Bomb. Right now, since I'm kind of switch locked, I have to just throw as much energy as I can. Luckily, I was able to get that Blizzard, and I don't think he shields. This really, really saves my neck. Without that, I think I would have been. Yeah, see, I'd take that Quad Center out. Without that, I could have been in some pretty bad trouble there. So it's looking great for me. Believe I'm going with Mantine because he can quickly farm down my Cherim with that Charm. So yeah, definitely going with Mantine. I'm thinking trying to get out as many Bulb Beams as I can because I want to lower that attack so that Charm doesn't take a lot of chunk. Because right now, Wigglytuff is getting Stab on top of that Charm because it's a Fairy type. Charm being a Fairy type move, and get the stat bonus. So I'm thinking let's try to get that Bulb Beam in as much as I can so I can lower the attack. I shield it because I'm trying to preserve as much as I can on my Mantine, and he switches in with a Stunfisk. So here, it's a pretty bad matchup for me because Stunfisk is an electric ground type. Thundershock coupled with Discharge, he can one-hit KO me anytime right now. So I don't switch out. I don't believe. I think I stick in with Mantine, and I'm trying to lower this Stunfisk down with Bubble Beam. And what I felt was funny. I don't know if you're trying to save energy, but you're gonna see him throw out Mud Bombs. So I don't know if he was trying to save up from when I might bring my Cherim out to hit it with Discharge. As you can see that if he only does have Mud Boom, I can see why he was throwing Mud Bomb. But if he was running 2 moves, I don't see why he had to be running Mud Bomb only for him to keep continuously using Mud Bomb. Otherwise, so I see why I stick with Mantine at that point. So he takes care of my Mantine. Cherim, Bullet Seed, boom, got him. So now it's up to Cherim versus Wigglytuff, and he still hasn't gotten to a Play Rough or Ice Beam yet. And luckily, I was able to get to that Solar Beam, and that is good games. So, as you can see, I ended up winning that matchup as well. Unfortunately, the rest of my rounds did not go or end up going like that. I ended up finishing or rounding out the tournament, winning 3 out of the 5 rounds. So to kind of sum it up, I feel like what I need to work on, and maybe you guys can always leave comments in the comment section to let me know what I can do to help round out my team, make a better team composition, because I feel like I've got to work on that. I also feel like I need to work on whenever I lose a lead matchup. I struggle a lot in that area. When I lose a lead, I find myself just like, I'm behind the ropes at the beginning, and I just kind of get down on myself. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. Again, this is kind of like a self-analysis to kind of help build up my game to get better and see where it goes. Thanks you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and like on the video. Thanks, and bye.